Sorry if you hear my dog barking. But hi, I'm Mel's best friend, and this is my 11th episode of Computers for Dummies, which is also my 6th episode of the C++ tutorial series. Today I'll be teaching some more useful string-related functions, both for C strings, which are those like primitive strings I was talking about in a few videos, and C++ strings, which are, the more advanced ones, the ones where you need hashtag include string. Well, the good thing is about the C++ related ones, because you see, the thing is C is a programming language that is what C++ is based off of, and C++ is pretty much backwards compatible with C. And like you see, here's the thing. So, let's see here. No, it's not my backspace key, it's the key right below it. But yeah, let's see here. So, the two headers you want to include. For C++ strings, the good thing is the header that allows you to use them is also the header that contains the function. So hashtag include string. And also hashtag include C string. Although, just so you know, C string is the same as string.h. Just letting you know that much. C string is the same as C string is the same as string.h because you see all the C headers, because string.h is a C header, in C++ have the equivalent being the same name but with C at the beginning and no .h at the end. As always, we want to add our int char argv. As always, we want to do that, and I wish that Visual Studio did that by default, but it doesn't, because it's dumb. Microsoft is a dumb company. Let's get rid of this, because we're not making a Hello World program. But you can see I have my face cam turned on in this video. It's that cheap camcorder from Amazon that I used in my early 2018 videos, except repurposed to be a webcam, because I found out it has a feature to do that, because the audio quality on it is terrible. And so I prefer to just use this as a webcam because of how terrible the audio quality is. If I wanted to get a good video that's like capturing like with a camera, I'd use my phone. Because my phone's a Samsung Galaxy S10. Okay, sorry I went off on that tangent, sine, cosine, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. Sorry, I like math jokes. I'm sure Miss K would like that joke. I just said K because I don't want you knowing her real last name. I just said the first letter of it. But yeah, the math class I'm in is calculus, by the way. Specifically AP, meaning it's college level. Another one. Another tangent, another sine, another cosine, another secant, another cosecant, another cotangent. Okay, so let's do std : string my str equals. Now let's put some text in here. Wait, one thing I've been forgetting to mention in my older videos, I should have mentioned this a long time ago. If you want to be cool at the programming parties, if you know what I mean by that. Sorry, it's just slang my computer science teacher uses. Always camel case your variable names that can change. Because, like, if it's not a constant, it can change. And the way you make it a constant is by putting const before the type of variable, but we're not doing that here. Well, technically C++ strings are a class, but still. Let's see here. How about I know I'm gonna do a kind of cringy modification to a commonly used thing that I don't think will meet the requirements that the normal one meets. Actually, yeah, let's see. It does it. I don't think it does, but yeah, let's see here. Yeah, there'd be some letters missing if I did that. So let's see here. The quick, nah, how about the non-shiny EV, because EV is mostly based off of Fox, but it has some parts of its design coming from other animals too, but it's mostly a fox. So the non-shiny EV using quick attack jumps over the lazy growlet. Wait, no, should I put a slash in there? No, I'm not going to. Oops. My English teacher wouldn't like it if I forgot that comma. Because, you know. You know what? Just like my math teacher, my English teacher also has a last name starting with K. Which is kind of funny, actually. But I'm not gonna share their last names because that could get me in some trouble. Both get me in trouble by you guys knowing personal information about me, and get my teachers in trouble by knowing personal information about them. But yeah, it's funny. I said the non-shiny Eevee using quick attack jumps over the lazy Growlithe. I said non-shiny, so you know it's brown. But yeah, this is just a very funny thing I did. Okay, so let's manipulate it using some functions. So let's print the original first, actually. std, no, colon, cout, arrow, my str, arrow, std, endl. So that just prints the original string right there. That's all that does. It prints the original string. Now let's do this. std size t found equals my str dot find non-shiny. Now this is really important for exception safety here. This is really, really, really important for exception safety. Just letting you know that right now. If. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do something else here. Let's make it so this can actually change. So let's replace this line with argv1. So if found, remember this is really important for exception safety what I'm doing, is not equal to std : string : npos. Now that's a really important thing to do, because if you don't do that and you tried running this code, what if it relies heavily on like actually being able to find that? Because it's basically saying if it can find it. Because like find, the function find returns this if it can't find it, but otherwise it will return the position in the string where it is. Okay, so now let's do something. My str dot replace, and then let's see here. What was it that you do? Oh yeah, it was found. Wait, no. How about no? Sorry. My str dot begin plus found, and then for a second argument you do the end of what gets replaced. So let's just copy and paste this. Plus, let's see, how many characters are in this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 characters, so plus 9. And then what you want to replace it with. So let's do the text brown. And now we do else. What was that I did? Sorry, my brain was on dial-up there. I forgot they didn't type in the cout statement. How did I forget they didn't type in cout? std : no, cout arrow. Sorry guys, my brain gets on dial-up a lot. But no, I don't want to be it. No, what? How would I get in insert mode? Okay, let's do that. There we go. Now I have my numlock on, so hopefully it won't happen again. There we go. I couldn't find the word \n. Sorry if you heard any feedback or anything like that. It's because I accidentally... Wait, I forgot I had my face cam on. So you could probably see that, actually. Like, you know, how my hand hit my mic. Okay, so next, let's see, uh, wait, yeah, I know what to do. Print the string again. Let's see here. So yeah, like I said, you can turn a C string into a C++ string just by using equals. But you cannot do that to turn a C++ string into a C string. Now time to show how you do that. Okay. You know what? I might even show in this lesson how to move stuff to the heap. Now let's explain something about how RAM works. Specifically, how RAM works in programming. There's two regions of the RAM that are used by your program that you can store variables in. There's a stack, which is what we've been working with this whole time, which is quite small actually. You can change the stack, but it's not recommended to do that, as it makes your code look dumb. Then there's the heap. The heap, you gotta be kind of careful when using heap, but still, the heap is like a part of code where the part of your program's RAM where it's much bigger than the stack. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the limit on how big your heap can be is how much free space you have in your RAM. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I think it's like. But like this gaming PC that me and my dad built, although I did most of the work, because I'm better with hardware than him. This gaming PC has 32 gigs of RAM, meaning that, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Meaning that 32 times 1024 times 1024 times 1024 chars can fit into the RAM. That's a lot. In case you know what I mean by chars, which you should know if you've seen the other tutorials, it's just one ASCII character, which is a byte big. A string is made up of a whole bunch of chars. Especially C strings, because those are just arrays. C++ strings are classes. Now let's see here. I wanted to show you how to use heap. So there's two really important things to know. One is how you get it into the heap in the first place. You have to declare it and initialize it in a different way from how you normally would. Actually, just declare, not initialized. But you also have to get rid of it at the end. Like there's a line of code you use to get rid of it. Otherwise, you will cause what's called a memory leak, which is not good. Like one interesting thing about memory leaks and like glitches in video games is that at one point I'm pretty sure it's been patched. There was a glitch in the game Splatoon 2 where you could make the game all glitched out, like due to probably stuff in the RAM getting overwritten because of how it's leaking way too much due to not deinitializing the resources with the statement I'll talk about. But you see, here's how you would do this glitch in Splatoon 2. Just go in and out of your friends list so many times. Like the friends list it shows in the game, not your friends list in the home menu on your Switch. Because you see, on your Switch, there's an area of the RAM dedicated to the operating system, and an area of the RAM dedicated to the games. And the area dedicated to the operating system is much smaller. So that's my fact about Switch related things for today. But yeah, that was a glitch in Splatoon 2 at one point. I think it's been patched by now. But now let's get into what was it? Oh yeah. Let's get into the thing of how you use heap. Also, I might cover this in a later tutorial when I cover a few other things, but it's kind of weird how you move multi-dimensional arrays to the heap. And there's actually a joke where I say Game Freak doesn't know how to do that because they're terrible at programming. It's a joke. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but it's a joke. You could look at the leaked source code from certain Pokemon games to see if it's true or not, because I know there was a source code leak for 3DS Pokemon games. I don't know if it's true or not, but, you know, it's a joke. The whole purpose of it is to be a joke. But here's how you move something to the heap. It's different from multi-dimensional arrays, by the way, but this is how you do it with anything that's not a multi-dimensional array. So let's do, what type of array? Char... Let's see if am I doing this right? I'm trying to dig into my memory to see if I'm doing this right. No. Let's see here. Make sure you put in this number, this array, a number that you're absolutely certain what you type in will fit in here. So like I'm just gonna make it, let's see, 898 chars big. Now it's in the heap. Be warned though, this will cause a memory leak if we don't do this at the very end of where we're using it. So let's just do that so we know, hey, there's going to be a whole stuff going on with it before doing this. Because should only be done when you're done with the whatever it is you're working with in the heap. Delete my CSTR. Now what that does is it, you know, deinitializes it. Although the thing is, like I said before, basically new is the C++ equivalent of malloc, and delete is the C++ equivalent of free. Those are C functions that are pretty useless in C++ because of the fact that C++ has classes, and I don't think those will work with classes if memcpy doesn't. I'll get into classes in a later tutorial. But now, let's do something with this. So, here's how you convert a C++ string into a C string. So, let's see here. So strcpy, which is a function that strcpy is a function that copies a C string that copies C strings. Like basically like turns one C string into an identical copy of the other. Only use it though if the destination has enough room. So I believe the syntax goes like destination and then source, not source then destination, which is what you'd think. So we do my CSTR, and then, like, look, it takes a constant and one that's not constant. So let's do this. This is how you do this. So my str dot CSTR. CSTR is a function that turns a C++ string into a constant C string. Useful to know that it's constant. What that means is that it cannot change, but this gives us one that can. Okay, so next thing we should discuss is this. Hmm. Let's see here. What should I say? Oh yeah. So let's teach a useful function here. Let's do this. Cause like I believe this is the only way you can like print a C string with C out. So no. Actually, you know what? I have a better idea. A better way to print a C string. Let's include another header. Hashtag include st stdio. No, let's do actually the C++ version. cstdio. Now it gives us another printing function, one called printf. Well, actually, cout isn't a function, it's an object. It's an OStream object, but still, another way to print things. Except this doesn't support C++ strings, it only supports, the only kind of strings it supports is C strings. So let's do printf. No, that's not how you spell print. And then you have to put in after that a constant C string. And then it's kind of interesting what you put in after that. So to print a non-constant C string, it's kind of interesting what you do. You have to put the constant one you put in is %s, comma, and then my CSTR. And let's see here. So you know what else you could do? You can even add more text in here like this. I really like Pokemon. Okay, the reason why I didn't put the accent mark on the E like I normally do, which the way you do on Windows is, here, I'll show you. So make sure you have your numlock turned on, which I do. Hold down Alt and type in on the numpad 130. They're like different, what's called alt codes for different characters. That's lowercase e with a cute accent mark. Let's just get rid of that because the font Windows uses for the command prompt doesn't support diacritics. unfortunately. And you know what? I have a good idea now. Oh, my English teacher wouldn't like that. Forgot the period. And just so you know how old I am a senior in high school. And let's see here. So now let's concatenate. Do you know what that means? It means basically like merge. Now here's how you concatenate with C strings. It's different from C++ strings where you just like use a plus sign to add. It's different. So there's a function just for that. strcat, and then let's do my cstr, and let's just copy and paste this. But wait, you'll notice that it didn't copy the quotation marks. Let's just put it there. And now let's show you something else. So int, no, it's not how you spell int. So let's show you something else. There's more of these than just %s. Look, let's show you another one. Printf. Percent, no, s. There are %d of them. And now make sure you put your arguments in order by where the percent signs are. Comma my cstr, comma poke count. And now let's see here, what else? Is there anything else I want to show? Yeah, maybe. Let's see here. Oh yeah, this is kind of interesting what you can do. This might confuse you a bit, but you know computers store things with ones and zeros, right? Well, there is something that is like that, but only two numbers in a byte instead of 8. Because it uses, instead of ones and zeros, the numbers 0 through 9, but also letters A through F. It's called hexadecimal, and I think it was percent X. Sorry, my memory's a little flaky. And you know what? Now let's do something really funny. Let's do something really funny now. Okay, so there's one last thing I wanted to show. Actually, two. Two functions I wanted to show. So let's see here. Actually, first let's concatenate it a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, so this is like how you would make a string separated by spaces into one separated by lines. So I think it was while. Sorry, my memory's being a little flaky here again. Token not equal to null. I believe null is synonymous to 0, by the way. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think null is synonymous to 0. Because like a null character is the ASCII value 0. Sorry, this video's been going on pretty long, hasn't it? But it's almost over. Printf token. No, I forgot. Sorry. Percent s \n token. You know what? Let's do one last thing with this. Try to remember what it was that you do after that. Cause I remember there was another line of code you put in here. Sorry, I'm not used to using this function. You know, let's just see what happens if I don't put anything there. Cause I don't remember how to do this or something. Okay, I forgot Windows was dumb and doesn't like these. I forgot that Windows was dumb. Windows only likes if you use. Okay, let's. How do I do that? Sorry, I'm not used to Windows. Is there a get help online button? No, there isn't. Okay, that's how you do it. Now let's see if it builds. There we go. I forgot Windows was dumb. No, don't want to go to the root of the C drive. I don't need to go there. Oh yeah, that's what happens. Okay, let's see here. So, I think it's doing something with a null character, so trying to remember how you do this. Why do I keep on forgetting? Good, I think I'm gonna pause the recording. Wait, can I pause it? Can I pause the recording? Mm, I'll just stop and edit them together. Okay, so I remembered what it is you have to do, and I feel so dumb now. It was see that 382 that's there because, you know, Mm. Okay, that did something weird. Is it because I'm using like... Yeah, that's probably it. Wait, let me just see if I know what the correct escape sequence is. Was it that? I think it was. But let me just see if I'm right. Okay, that just caused it to crash, it looks like. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? No, no, not there. There. Wait a minute, why am I... Okay, I don't think I was remembering correctly. You know what? I know I'm kind of cheating here. I swear it's what I did. I swear. Oh, I switched them around. I know I was kind of cheating there, but still. Okay, what just happened there? Looks like that removed duplicate letters. No, that's not what I did. What did it do? I had trouble telling what it did, but yeah. Mm. Let me look back at that, see if there's anything else I did wrong. Mm. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna show a different function because I can't remember how I'm supposed to use this one. Sorry. Look up a different tutorial because I just can't remember how you're supposed to use this one. What was that last function I wanted to show? Oh yeah, it was this one. Let's see here. So Mm. This is gonna do something funny. This is really just to be funny. Let's see, what's that last argument again? Oh yeah. Okay, why is it still showing an error? Oh, I get it. I have to cast, I think. No, 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 that's not what goes in there. It's, what was it? Oh, you're right, forgot that. This is just gonna do something really funny. Just watch and you'll see what it does. Okay, that didn't work out. Yeah, I might as well add this just to make it more clear that's a hex value. Mm. You know what? Okay. Not sure what's causing this, but I'll explain what this is supposed to do. It's supposed to just... Oh, I realized I did wrong. I just forgot to print it. Oops, forgot to compile. This is just gonna be really funny. Okay, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. Let's replace this with... See, that's what it was I wanted to do. Replace all of those things with B's. And now, this one person's gonna say, you literally put in a million B's. This one, okay, so now that's a reference to when a friend of mine saw me typing in so many blood type B emojis and said, you literally put in a million B's. But too bad this only works with ASCII characters. It doesn't work with Unicode characters, so I can't do it with the blood type B emoji. Probably have to use some C++ string functions to do that, like that replace function I showed before. Okay, let's just end the tutorial now. But yeah, like I said, if you put 0x in front of it, that makes it more clear that you're working with a hex value. But yeah, because this is 898 converted to hex. So yeah. This is Mel's best friend signing off.